Good afternoon, everybody. 2 o'clock Wednesday call, November 1st. Well, it's almost the end of the year, isn't it? I hope everybody had a good Halloween. Uh, I was talking with my wife. Halloween seems to be different this year as it has been all the previous years and as time goes on. But hopefully everybody had a good time and enjoyed the night off too. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce Don. He's going to help us today learn more about why we are having to work with different social media platforms, and why, we all should use them. So, take it away, Don, please.
Okie dokie. Thanks, Tom. Let me see if I can get this going here. Uh, hey, first time for everything. Awesome. Everybody can see that, can't you?
Yes.
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 Awesome. Okay, here's the disclaimer. You alone are responsible for what media you choose to interact with and the content you post there. I think the worst thing that you can do as an instructor is have a student call you and say, "Hey, I got banned on Facebook, TikTok, whatever." Okay. And you ask them why. And they go, "Well, I don't know." Well, if you're on the platform, you should have got a notification that said why you were put in Facebook jail or whatever for the next 30 days or 7 days or whatever. Okay. So a little bit of responsibility is placed on both of you for figuring out what you need to do. In this particular case, this person I told needed to post more ads. So she went on Facebook and started posting links wherever she found a spot to post them. And, if you're going to be responsible, you need to know where you're posting to. If you can't take the time to read the post and respond to it, that's what's going to happen. Okay. Don't be one of those people. So, first of all, why do we use social media in the first place? Well, studies have found that the use of social media is associated with the fear of missing out, FOMO, and the need to belong. Okay. Everybody wants to be up on the latest things and they need to belong somewhere. So that's what we need social media for. Remember, you don't have to be on every social media site to have a successful brand. The first and foremost social media site is Facebook. It's the largest social networking site with roughly 37% of the world's population using it. Okay. There are more than 7 million advertisers actively promoting their business on Facebook, which makes it a pretty safe bet if you want to have a presence on social media. Most of us here know or should know about this platform. Rory's got a bunch of YouTube things that you can look at if you need guidance there. We have memes just for this reason. Okay. The number two platform is YouTube. Now, I think everybody has seen at least one YouTube video. If you haven't, get on the bandwagon and look at it. It's a video sharing platform where users watch a billion, that's billion with a B, hours of video daily. That's a lot of videos.
Wow.
Besides being the second largest social media site, YouTube is often called the second largest search engine after Google, and Google happens to be its parent company. That's a lot of videos to watch. So, if you use videos, whether they're long or short, to promote your business, then you definitely need to be on YouTube and add that to your marketing strategy. And to get started, you can click on the highlight here and follow it on how to get started to create a YouTube channel for your brand. It's a little bit lengthy and involved, but if you follow it step by step, you'll get there. The number 3 social media app is WhatsApp. It's a messaging app used by people in over 180 countries. Initially, it was used for sending text messages to just family and friends. And gradually, people started communicating with businesses being WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a business platform that allows businesses to provide customer support and share updates with customers about their purchases. If you can engage a customer and get a testimonial, you'll be further ahead of the game. Next comes Instagram. It's a visual social networking platform. Instagram is the place for showcasing a product or service with photos and videos. When you use the app, you can share a wide range of content such as photos, videos, stories, reels, and live videos. As a brand, you can create an Instagram business profile. If you click on this highlight, it will show you how to do that. It provides a rich analytic platform of your profile and posts and the ability to schedule an Instagram post using a third-party tool. So you can actually have a Instagram note out there and schedule it when you want it to go out so you don't have to be on it all the time. It's also a great place to get user-generated content from your audience because users frequently share content and tag your brands, okay? The more people you get interested, the more people you have following you, and the more things they will buy. To help you use Instagram like a pro, click right here on how to complete guide to Instagram marketing, and that will help you out in that respect. The next platform we have is WeChat. I'm not real familiar with WeChat because I don't follow it, but if you're on a social media platform and want to get into the Chinese works of Asia, get on WeChat. If you want to boost your brand in China, because Facebook and X, formerly known as Twitter, are banned there. So if you want to advertise in China, WeChat is the platform that you should use. You can run ads on the official WeChat account or on WeChat Moments. There are also many WeChat-based influencers who can help your brand reach millions of Chinese consumers. We all know if we can get an influencer and bend his ear and have him follow us, we'll have more followers than we know what to do with. And that means money in your pocket, folks.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing we have is controversial. Okay, it's TikTok. It's banned by governments in the United States and most states here because of the Chinese influence. It's known as Douyin in China. It allows users to create and share videos between 15 and 60 seconds long, and the app has a vast catalog of sound effects, music snippets, and filters that you can enhance your video and make them more appealing with. You can find videos relating to almost all interests, ranging from lip syncs, dancing, and challenges to do-it-yourself tricks and makeup tutorials. Almost 50% of TikTok users in the US are aged 10 to 29. So if your target demographic is young, then TikTok is probably a great platform for your business to be on. This doesn't mean you have to spend all day making short videos and putting them out on TikTok. just means that you should be aware of them and make one once in a while and see what interest you have generated. This app is banned in the following countries: Afghanistan, Australia, Belgium, and here you go, Joel, Canada, Denmark, European Union, France, India, Latvia, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Pakistan, Taiwan, United Kingdom, and United States. Now, this applies to government bans and state bans, but it's too broad a ban to take effect on individuals. So individuals in these countries can still be on TikTok, whether it's banned by the government or not. It's frowned on, but I don't think anybody's been prosecuted for being there. Telegram is number 7 on the list. It's a free messaging app that works across multiple devices with no limits on media sizes. So if you have large downloads, you can use Telegram to download them and show them to people. It has end-to-end encryption for all your activities, including chats, groups, and media shared between participants. Its focus on security has drawn more customers over the years, especially when WhatsApp announced changes to its privacy policy. If you want to read them, you click on the highlight there and it will show them to you. That would allow it to share information with parent company Meta. Chatbots are available for the Telegram platform to make use of Telegram's channel feature to broadcast messages for up to 200,000 people. If you could connect with 200,000 people, imagine the money you could make. That's pretty amazing. Number 8 is Snapchat. Snapchat focuses on photos and short videos known as snaps shared between friends or acquaintances. It makes the vertical video format, such as your phone, popular, which eventually proliferated on other social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Nevertheless, almost 70% of all US teens say they use Snapchat. So if your target audience is mostly teenagers, you should consider using the app. If you're not familiar with Snapchat, check out the Beginner's Guide to Snapchat right here. Or if you're undecided between Snapchat and Instagram, here's a comparison for you to read to promote your brand. Those are very informative. They take a while, but they're worth reading. Kaiyushu is a Chinese rival to Douyin or TikTok. Compared to TikTok, Kaiyushu is more popular with the older Chinese audience, especially in the rural parts of China. That's because the censorship is not as complete as if you were near a city. If you're out in the countryside, you have more freedom to do what you want with on Kaiyushu. The app also relies more on e-commerce revenue than on advertising revenue. So if you're targeting the Chinese population, you probably should be on Kaiyushu. Number 10 is Qzone. Qzone is another China-based app from Tencent that mixes social networking and blogging with more than 600 million monthly active users. That's a lot of people. Users can upload multimedia, keep diaries, write blogs, play games, and stream music. Like Facebook, users can also connect with friends, see a feed of updates, comment, share, or react to your posts, and update cover or profile photos. Now, I might pronounce this wrong, but I think it's Sina Weibo. And here's the Chinese characters. I couldn't pronounce that if I tried. It means microblog in Chinese. It was launched by the Chinese technology company Sina Corporation in 2009. Sina Weibo, or simply Weibo, is a microblogging platform that compares to Twitter and Instagram. The last three are mostly Chinese based. If you're looking for overseas traffic, check those out by all means. Through Weibo, users can post images, videos, stories, and trending topics and use hashtags, much like we do in Facebook, and use the platform for instant messaging. In comparison to WeChat, Sina Weibo has a younger demographic and it offers more informational and trending content. In fact, the New York Times said Weibo is the place to be if you want to go viral in China. Weibo also allows businesses to set up official and verified accounts to communicate with their followers and to use paid advertising. That makes it handy for them so they have money coming in. QQ, or double Q, prior to launch of WeChat, QQ was the number one Chinese messaging app. Now it says was. It got dethroned by WeChat. Besides its instant messaging features, QQ also enables users to decorate their avatars, watch movies, play online games, stream music, shop online, blog, and make payments. Wish they'd send me some. While WeChat has become the market leader in China, QQ is still popular with the younger social media users. It's also used in 80 countries and is available in many other languages. It also has a language decoder if you need it. One of the upsides of QQ is you don't need a phone number to sign up. I found that interesting. If you have a social media account and don't have a phone, you can still get on QQ. This attracts many young people who don't have mobile devices but use the desktop version. However, the largest audience for QQ is the workforce. Now, that doesn't make any sense to me, but if you're at your desk, it says QQ's desktop messenger is popular for its ease of use and ability to transfer files greater than 25 megabyte, which WeChat doesn't allow. So I have this image in my mind of the Chinese sitting over there at their desk, being bored to death, being on QQ and doing that instead of working. I don't know whether that's the case or not, but it brings up that image. And number 13, which is right in the middle of the list, is X, formerly known as Twitter. We all probably still call it Twitter until we get that X in our mind that it's not Twitter anymore, but X. It invites an audience that loves to post news, entertainment, sports, politics, and more. What makes the platform, once known as Twitter, different from most other social networking sites is it strongly emphasizes real time information, things happening and trending right now. And it used just 280 characters or 140 for Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. And if you're on the platform and they're typing away and all of a sudden it goes pink, you know you've reached your limit. You keep forgetting that when I'm on there and you're going, why is that pink? And you're going, oh, I ran out of characters. Many brands use Twitter as an alternate customer service channel. Salesforce calls Twitter the new 1-800 number for customer service. If you're new to the platform, check out here, Twitter tips for beginners. After you've mastered the basics, which you probably will take a couple of years to do, explore 20 hidden ways to use advanced search for marketing and sales located here on the highlight. It's long and lengthy, but there's good news there. Here's an oldie but a goodie. Pinterest is a one-stop shop for inspiration and discovering new products and ideas. On Pinterest, users pin photos that link to websites, product pages, blog posts, and other content across the internet. It's a great platform for driving traffic to your website. And Pinterest user base are 7 times more likely to purchase products that they've pinned. For this reason, you should highly consider using Pinterest marketing to gain exposure to your business. If you're not on there, check it out, get on there. Reddit has been called the front page of the internet because it has a mix of current events, celebrity Ask Me Anything or AMA events, and in depth discussions of niche topics. There are subreddits, that is, dedicated forums for pretty much anything under the sun. Subreddits, however, have different levels of engagement, so it's great to go and research to see if there are popular subreddits your brand can be part of. Be aware, though, most subreddits do not allow self promotion or advertising. The aim is to engage with its members in the respective subreddits by asking and answering questions, sharing tips, resources, and participating in discussions. Know what you're doing before you make a comment there. You'll get flamed. Besides submitting your content to Reddit and participating in discussions, you can also find content ideas here and ways to advertise. Both those are highlighted. Check them out. And here we have a popular one with the people here, LinkedIn. It used to be a simple job search engine and resume site, and it's grown into a professional networking platform where our industry experts share content, network, and build their personal brand. It has also become a place for businesses to establish thought leadership in their industry and attract top talent. To help grow your LinkedIn business page, we have written a simple 5-step strategy. It's real informative. Check it out there, people. LinkedIn also offers advertising opportunities, including the ability to send personalized ad to users' inboxes. You can also use your memes here to great effect. Quora is a community-based question and answer website and app where people can find information on a wide variety of topics. Questions and answers are user ranked based on views, votes, reviews, and shares. As a brand, you can create a Quora page for your business or use employee advocates to answer questions about your products or services or about topics in your industry. If you get going there, chances are you're going to go down a rabbit hole while you're reading things because you get dissuaded with other things that are going on and you forget what you're there for. So be careful when you're in Quora. Quora also has an ads platform you can use to advertise your business. 63% of its users research major online purchases. It's a great place to reach customers actively looking for a product or service. There again, don't get distracted by the wording. You can go down lots of rabbit holes there. Number 18 on the list is Discord. It's a communication platform primarily designed for gamers. It allows users to create servers, join communities, voice chat, and text chat with others in real time. Discord is popular due to its ease of use, customizable features, and compatibility with almost any device. It has expanded beyond gaming communities and is now used by businesses, educational institutions, and other groups. I find this one named interesting. It's Twitch. It's a live streaming platform, again, for gamers. It offers video game content and other forms of entertainment. Users can create their own channel, stream their gameplay, and interact with their audience through chat. Twitch has become a central hub for the gaming and esports communities. It's a place where many professional players, teams, and tournaments use it to broadcast their matches. Haven't seen one yet that wasn't a pay-per-view. Twitch's success is driven by its community-driven approach, allowing the creators to build a dedicated following and earn money through subscriptions, donations, and sponsorships. The next one is Tumblr. It's a popular microblogging social media site with 135 million monthly active users. You can share content in different formats there by using text, photos, videos, GIFs, audio clips, links, and more. The site's users share content on every topic, niche, and interest imaginable. Tumblr also lets you customize your blog design. For this reason, many users opt to use their Tumblr account as their website. It doesn't cost anything to make a website there either. Threads is Instagram's Twitter alternative. It's a brand new app, and it's prepared to grow to 23.7 million monthly active users this year, which is still pretty impressive for a new product. Don't know anything about Threads. Mastodon is a new entrant on the social media scene. It's a decentralized open source software that allows users to set up servers to communicate with each other. Users can create posts for up to 5,000 characters, add images, audio, and video. Blue Sky is a new participant in social media. It's also decentralized. It's an invite only social network, and it's built on an open source protocol. It bears a striking resemblance to Twitter. So it's a knockoff. So when you're using social media, you don't need to be everywhere all at once. So, regardless of the size of the social media site, consider whether your brand's target audience is active on those platforms. And you can break down the demographics on them just by looking and clicking on things, and it will tell you. It's better to pick just 2 or 3 sites and do them well rather than create so-so content for 5 or more different platforms. If you do more than 3, you're going to be chasing your tail for eternity, I can tell you. Of course, it isn't only about the size of the social media site. It's also whether the social networking site is a right fit for your business and you. Does it fit your brand image? Is your target audience using that social media site? How many social media sites can you manage at once? Probably not more than 3. Social media marketers also have to deal with the ever changing world of social media where trends sprout like weeds and vanish like smoke. Here today, gone tomorrow. Seen it happen. If you're on social media marketing, stay away from these sites. This is due to the Chinese influence and hackers. And if you're on these sites, you're more than likely to get hacked. Number 1 is Instagram. Number 2 is Snapchat. 3 is Omegle. Never heard of it. I've heard of Kick. Here's TikTok, Tumblr, Telegram, Tinder, Ask.fm, Whisper, Blender, MeWe, Holla, Big O Live, OK Cupid, House Party, Chatspin, and Periscope. So be aware of what you're doing out there because you are the responsible one. Do I have any questions today? No questions? See if I can get out of this.
Could you possibly leave that list up down there so I could copy it?
Sure, hang on. Let me get it back up.
And then you'll have the link for that anyway, right, in chat?
Yep.
Yeah, the bottom one, Telegram, isn't that what we use for Velveeta?
No, Velveeta has their own chat.
Man, here I am talking, thinking, why don't answer me? I believe Bella Vita also uses a Telegram, but they actually use it more for just announcements.
Yep. Yeah, they know what they're doing. I think they have enough server backing and reinforcement that they know what's going on. So,
Yeah.
that's one of those companies that probably knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'll put the link there in the chat, and I'll stop sharing and go back here. Have any questions? Boy, must have did a good job there.
First of all, I would like to congratulate you and for this excellent work that you've done today. I think the information that you're giving us is terrific. It's great. I guess one of my concerns is it's an 18. It's a very long list with 18 items on them.
Yep.
And the question I guess that's around in my mind is there any way that we could try to reduce the list of 18 to probably the 4 or 5 that are pretty the most relevant to the kind of products and services that we're going to be selling in our system. That would be very, very helpful. I don't know if that's possible or not. Given
Well, if you look on the list, most of you don't probably have. You probably never heard of most of those.
That's right.
So you're probably pretty safe.
Yeah.
If you're on one, make sure the biggest pain I have on social media sites is reading their disclaimers. I mean, you can spend an hour reading a disclaimer and not get anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Right.
If you start using it and all of a sudden you get banned, you probably know you screwed up. Okay. If you have hackers coming in, you probably shouldn't be on there. Okay. And have your security on your computer up to date. So if you do decide to do those, that you can take care of it really quickly.
Thank you.
Probably should add Parlor there. I know Rory was keen on it at one time, but that got infiltrated real quick. So that's probably one you should probably avoid as well.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
We need
Parlor.
access to that, Don.
Do you?
Yeah, can you
Yeah,
change
okay.
it to anyone with a
Viewer.
link?
Let me do that. That figures.
It's an awesome resource.
It's great.
Yeah, there's a lot of information there.
And probably the top one, Jesus, is, you have your Facebook
Right.
and Instagram, Pinterest.
That's a lot.
3 right there is more than enough to handle, especially to
That's
start
right.
off,
Exactly.
right?
And you know what? One of the things we were taught early on here is don't focus on multi social medias. Pick one, focus on that one, get really good at that one, and then if you then want, then go to another one, or do 2. But don't focus on all of them at once, because you do that, then you're just going to get lost. I would just say focus on 1 or 2 of them, and then when you're comfortable, then look about expanding.
Yeah, plus it'll take a lot of your time too. If you
That's
focus
right.
on more than one at a time,
Yeah.
And you want to organize your time, from modifying your pages to about 25% of advertising, 50% modifying.
Is that link better for you?
There we go.
Yes,
Thank you
yes,
very
it is.
much.
Thank you. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yep. So if you have more than probably 2 sites up for social media and you have mastered either one of them, get on one of them and do your work on it, and then use the other one as like a sub forum, and then branch out. If you're going to do Chinese influencers or whatever, then you should probably use one of those to go overseas with. Now, I don't know anything about Peru or any of the other countries, but Velavita's there. If they have a social media platform, you might check that out and see what's available. Joel, you're in deep thought.
Just thinking.
Very good information, Don.
I was just
Thank you.
thinking we could probably, and Rebecca's not on this right now, but she would be familiar with the social media in South America, pretty
There
much.
you go.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So we can ask her as well.
Awesome. No more questions?
That was awesome.
Very good, Don. Very good work.
Thank you.
If we have a minute here, I'm going to take some time to give another reminder to everybody. When you're doing outbound calls, pay attention to the time zone that these people are in that you're contacting, and please keep it within reasonable hours. You should not be sending out messages at 7 in the morning, please. Be respectful of the recipients. So keep it from like 11 to 5 Central Time. That way you're not hitting anybody too early in the morning or too late at night. And if it's Hawaii, then
Good luck.
you're really gonna have to pay attention and nail down the.
We have the time zone map in our Skype there somewhere. I think it's even on Lori's "Where Can I Find" list.
It is.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is
That's
definitely.
always useful to have when you're doing that.
Yes,
That's-
absolutely.
That's what I have as my second desktop background. Always go to that. Yeah.
I just I know that I have had a couple people tell me that they see people sending out messages at 7 o'clock in the morning, and that's not acceptable, you guys.
And know if you get an advertisement at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. before 9 a.m. your time, you can report them to the FTC, by the way.
That's right. That's right. It's rules now. That's right.
Yep. There's a
So
little short, simple form that you can fill out. Just go to ftc.com and they'll direct you to it.
know that you're not about to make any sales doing that.
Yeah, really.
Honey, unmute.
Yeah, that's the if you need to be working that early in the morning, it's a good time to post ads.
Yep.
There you go. Correct.
Honestly.
So tell your students, instructors, please send that reminder out to your students, because I think we've got some new people who are not either not aware of that, or they just, I don't know, they need a reminder.
Yep.
Anybody else have a question? We are going to open up, let's see, Tom, I think, did you create a new link for the open study hall? No, didn't you? Okay.
We haven't
Well, I
finished
think
following up on that either, really.
well, we are going to have a site open. Hang on just a second. Let me see if it's the same. It should be the same link. So we'll just leave this open. If anybody wants to stay and work on whatever they're working on, they can. We're not going to have any training during this period, but if anybody is working on something and has a question, we'll get it answered for you.
Sounds like a plan.
I've
We
got
didn't
a
have any
technology
questions come in.
question.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Anybody
Russ.
got recommendations on headphones? I had a set of headphones, but they kept crushing the cartilage on my ear, causing a lot of pain, and I don't know what to look for.
Not that brand.
How much are you willing to pay? Because
I would like
headphones,
to see if I could get something that cups around my whole ear, but I don't know if I'm looking into a mega market price.
yeah, so that's why I asked, how much are you willing to pay? That's gonna answer, that's gonna be a big help. Like, what are you looking at paying?
Up to $100, I'm going to use it for the business.
Okay, okay, so, up to $100, quite honestly, I mean, I've had a couple headphones. I have a Jabra ones right now. They're $600. And then I had other ones, and then I got these Logitech ones as well. Logitech. I think they were, now this is Canadian. I think they're about 200 Canadian, which is about 150 American. I think that's how much they were. They're actually pretty good too. But I mean, I do find these ones are a little tight. But my Jabra one, Jabra is really the best name to go with. And if you notice, that's actually what Rory uses. So Rory uses a Jabra and a Logitech. These are the two best ones. But like I said, these ones here are about $800. The Logitech ones are, I think, are $150. I can look that up, but I mean that's what you're looking at around price. But I would really say if you're looking for a good brand name, a relatively inexpensive, probably Logitech. But I'm a K, so meaning that I'm a knowledge person, so I always do the research, look for reviews. I would just say go with that. Look for reviews on what you're looking for, but look at a Logitech is probably your best bet if you're looking at a relatively inexpensive price, but a good quality.
One thing you have to understand, Russ, also is that if you get them, which you really want to, just like mine and Joel's and everybody's, with noise canceling, so that when you're wearing them, you don't hear what's going on around you, which is great. They have to be fitted to your head tighter that way. It's just logical, right? So I also have a little pad that I put over it just as a little extra cushion. Plus it prolongs the wear on the ear pods. But this is Microsoft. So you can get Microsoft for within that amount of money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then the other thing is, I mean, if you're looking at getting wireless or wired, I mean, I've actually had better experiences with the wireless as opposed to the wire. I've always found with the wired ones, eventually the wire kind of gets bent and it gets a little crackly, so it doesn't last long. But there are good quality wired ones as well.
Yeah, that's a good point though, Joe. I did both of those too. Yeah, although wireless is better, from the research that I did, because I hate it and I have the wire now again.
Yeah.
They don't last as long as the wires. Okay,
My
because
wire
they are
gave out.
wireless.
That's my problem.
Yeah, and I find that
What
too. Yeah.
source venues might you recommend?
Amazon's always good to check it out.
Yeah. So I got my Jabra. I got my Jabra ones. Sorry, my Logitech from Amazon. My Jabras actually got directly from the Jabra site.
And I found more times than not, when you go right to the manufacturer, they charge more than if you get it from someplace else.
Agreed. They do. Yeah.
Plus, you want to make sure you have the what is it, the honeydew or something, a lot of coupon programs. What?
Honey, yeah, you're right.
Honey something or other.
Man, I'm getting hungry, honeydew. I'm getting hungry. Yeah. No, that's fine.
Honey,
to get your discounts.
Is Best Buy an option that worth looking into?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Teresa just gave us a good suggestion. Check out SHG. See if you get discounts through there as well.
Yeah, what's that a buddy thing that you guys have in the US for the SHG that I don't have? It's like honey. I remember you did a training on it a little while ago, Tom.
I think I tried SHG just out of curiosity with computers and headsets, and I didn't particularly see it because
Yeah, but what's that app that you guys have on SHG that's like honey? I don't know it because I don't have it in Canada, but what is it? Do you remember what it's called?
Scout.
Is that what it is?
Scout. Yeah.
Scout. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm a Canadian. But try that as well. That might help you in getting discounts.
And,
Thank you, gentlemen.
and if you don't get some that fit, go see an audiologist for about $40. They can make you ear molds so you can put in your headphones so that they'll fit you better.
Interesting. Good,
Yeah.
good observation. Yeah.
Well, the only reason I know that is because my oldest son ran cross country and he had high arches. So he had to have custom inserts for his shoes. And while I was there, the guy across the hall was an audiologist, and he had people coming in there getting fitted with hearing aids and foam this and foam that. He was making a mint.
Nice.
That's another option you can do. It costs a little more money, but you'll always have them and they'll always fit what you're working with.
Nice.
The
Good to
truth
know.
is, I'm trying to con my children into coming together to help me finance it.
Good
It
luck with
really is
that.
easier on the business if I can focus on you guys. I'm ADD like,
Yeah. Now, the other thing to remember as well, because you're using it, buying it for your business, you can also use it as a tax write-off.
Yep.
Right. So I mean,
I'm gonna
getting the
keep
more,
that in mind.
so really getting the more expensive ones. I mean, like if you can afford, out of pocket, then you go in that route, and then you can then use it as a business expense, and then it'll be better quality. It'll last longer.
Yep. Good point, Stroll.
Thank you all again.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And that's what we're here for.
I'm going to end the recording now,
Oh yes,
and
please
then
do.
we can continue, after this. Okay.
Yep. We'll continue the
So-
study hall.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, we'll go into the study hall, however long it'll last, an hour or two. And thank you all for coming. Appreciate it.